Hello everyone, how are you today? I am Gabriele, welcome to my channel. I am playing the majestic Stegosaurus here. Say hello. Hello. And I am here in front in the narrow river with a small Carnotaurus over there. I don't know if it is friendly or not, but it kinda is avoiding me. Well, very wisely, I'd say. That's a very well play on the side of that Carnotaurus player. I am not 100% yet, by the way. I am like 86%, 5 tons, 27 kilometers per hour, and 100 Newton. Once I reach the 100% growth, I will be like 100. I will deal 130 Newton damage to any player, 130 Newton damage with any bite, and with this little thing here, with this Tagomizer, depending on where I'm watching from, I will deal 1200 Newton damage to any player if I hit them in their center body part. If I hit one weak spot, or at least two body parts at the same time with this tail whip, then I will deal 1200 multiplied by a certain factor. I don't know how much it will be. I assume it is 2. So 2500 damage. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? It's like a walking tower. Very slow though, very slow, terribly slow. Some people become crazy at playing at a certain slow speed. That's why you need to change playable from time to time. No, don't ever focus on one playable. Don't ever play just Utaraptor. Play Carno as well, play Stego, play Tenonto, which is one of the most versatile classes dinosaur in this game. So you can have fun and you can know all of the angles when you are playing a certain dinosaur. You know who are you taking down, who you are confronting, who you are fighting against. I mean, if I am a Stegosaurus facing off a group of Utas, I just run away. Yeah, I run away. I either go between two trees or between a tree and a rock, and I am ready on the defense stance. No aggressive though. Defending myself only in that case, because Utaraptors are very maneuverable and they can inflict bleeding on my majestic creature, on my Stegosaurus. So I need to be careful around groups of Utaraptors. Carnos, it's alright, Carnos, kinda, because Carnotaurus instead, if I am a Stegosaurus and I am facing a Carnotaurus, I will still need to stand my ground versus one or two Carnos, but because of their speed, inertia, because of their rotating speed, rotational ability, well, they are kind of goofy to take down a big Stego. That's just how I think, just my opinion in this matter. And versus a Tenontosaurus, well, if I'm fighting a Tenontosaurus, Tenontos don't stand a chance versus a Stego. I'm talking about a general tier, a general fight, not like herbivores and carnivores groups, carnivores, or just their own species. No, everyone is against everyone in this game. So if you are a new player, one rule is don't trust anybody. The other rule is avoid everybody. Yes, even though they are the same species as yours, and you will be fine. Don't trust anyone and you can grow very easily. In case you are very hungry and you are not sure whether to scavenge certain food or run away, in case you are in doubt, in case you feel there is a danger nearby, you just run away. You skip that meal, even though it will put you at danger of starving to death. Well, if you are starving to death, of course, go and scavenge. You have no other choices. But if you are like 20% food, 30% food, skip that meal. Don't scavenge there if you are suspicious that there is some dangerous player around. So you can survive. You are risking to starve to death. Yes, but you are not starving to death yet, so you can just skip that meal unless you are very much on the last stage of hunger stat. If you are missing just 5%, 2% of hunger, then think of scavenging in a dangerous area, but otherwise skip that meal. That's just how I play. That's just how I play solo, that is. If you are in a group of people you know, of people you trust, then do it. But if you're in a group that was recently made, you don't know anyone, don't trust those players around you. Don't trust them. This is the isle. It's designed to kill you. It is in the description, so don't trust anybody. Play as best as you can. Use your wits. Use your utter power of this massive thing. This is a Stegosaurus. Is the most massive thing as a terrestrial in the isle at the moment. Very goofy, very slow, but it deals certain powerful blows. It takes down huge Deinosuchuses as well. Okay, it's better off I sniff the air just in case, because I don't want to sniff any yellow cloud too near me. If you sniff any yellow cloud around, it means there is a group of players around. It might be the same species, it might be not. So it's always a good idea, if you're in doubt, not to approach the yellow cloud. Now, I'm approaching center. I'm coming from the canyon, connecting both eastern and central river, and I am approaching center by the bumpy confluence. This is called bumpy confluence, where the spiky river and what's that called, and the toilet pool river confluence together to go to the eastern river, and well, and there they discharge their waters in the ocean. But it's northeast, far away from here, far away from here. Okay, I am my ankle deep in water. I need to be very careful in this area already. Plenty of futa players, plenty of futa players. If they have enough food to scavenge, they multiply very fast, incredibly fast. So I need to be careful of them. I do not fear any Deinosuchus. I mean, they can deal quite a blow if I'm not careful enough, because this alt attack of theirs, this bite plus alt attack, it can inflict you 750 Newton damage plus a multiplier on that if they hit 2 spots of your body, and their jaws is huge. So it's likely that if Deinosuchus player use the alt bite on your Stegosaurus, it's very likely, or on your dinosaur in general, it is very likely that with those massive jaws they can hit 2 body parts. Hence, a certain multiplier is applied on those 750 Newton damage, which can be the difference between life and death. So always be careful around Deinosuchus players. Always, always, always. You never know if you're gonna win or lose. Well, as a Stegosaurus, I know I have the upper hand. I'm gonna show you here, and I'm gonna show you how I die from a Deinosuchus, by the way. I'm not very confident in my skills, so if there is any player that is, otherwise I'll leave it here. But this is a dangerous spot. This is a hot spot. You don't wanna stay any near this spot. I'm going a little bit south, a little bit more south, over there, where there is that rock that has the 3-finger or a fist formation, a first shape, and check a little bit closer to the river. Now this is a spawning point for Deinosuchus players. It's also a good spot for Deinosuchus players who are too lazy to move. They just decide to grow their Deinosuchus in here and feed on recent spawned Deinosuchus. Yes, it happens. It is the isle offers multiple types of gameplays. Some of them I do not agree a lot with, others I do. It depends. After all, it is a player versus player game, and you have to accept all types of gameplay. This is a no rules service, by the way. No rules in my opinion. But this is just my opinion here. You might differ, you might beg to differ on this certain argument with me, and I would understand you. Okay, continue walking this way. I should have crossed there, by the way. I will cross there. That's a good crossing point for, if I mistake not, is it? No, it's still too close. This then it's here. This, do you see those bushes in water over there? Yes, those bushes in water are saying to you that you can cross there. I mean, I might need to swim a little bit, but it's the fastest way to get on the other side of the shore if I don't want to actually do a huge turnaround. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, swim, swim, swim. By the way, the water animations in water now are fantastic, are just fantastic. Breathtaking, I'd rather say. Sniffing the air, just in case, to sniff some players' footprints, but there is no one. It is strange because this server had something like, yeah, there is something surely over there. I mean, look at all that blood sense coming over there. But my guess is that it is just a small dinosaur. That's not a big deal, so they will avoid my big stego. Well, at least we talked about something. I wanted to share with you some of my daily gameplay. Sometimes it is with more actions, other times it doesn't take no action at all, even though I'm looking for actions. I mean, after a certain growth, even though you can experience a lot of fun with small dinosaurs, with hatchlings or juveniles, certain species like Stegosaurus, they are best enjoyed when you are 100%, above all versus them succuses, I'm not gonna lie. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I'm not gonna broadcast here with this big stego because I don't want to give out my position just yet. Thank you all so much for watching, and I wish you to see you again. Bye bye.